Hello there everyone, my name is Arseny, and today I'm going to be showing you how to install my new program, Pixel Pattern. Now the first thing you want to do to install and use this program is go to aistudiosinfo.wixsite.com/home, my website. Once you're on the home page, you want to scroll down to Pixel Pattern and press this little go button here. Once you've done that, you'll be on the Pixel Pattern webpage, and here it's going to tell you a bunch of stuff, how to use it. It's gonna give you a little download box, etc. So I'm gonna be showing you how to use this program and how to install it and all of the great features. So first thing we want to do is actually download it. So we've got two options here. We've got Pixel Pattern version 0.1, which is the current version that I'm in. So just released this like now, today. The 16th of March, I believe. And yeah, and then we've got this other thing. It's called the Pixel Pack. This is in case you don't want to use the program, if you just want the images that that can be created with this. I have pre-created some. In fact, that's what the background of this is. The background of this is actually one of the images, and here's some more examples of images in different drawing styles. So basically what this app does is it allows you to take like an image and move it around, and you will be able to create an art piece that way. So let's begin the actual tutorial. So the first thing we want to do is download the actual Pixel Pattern app. So it'll take you to this site, Mediafire. Simply press the download button. You can X out of this. Oh, what? You can X out of all of that. And then as you can see, it's downloading down here. And it's a zip file, so once we have our zip file, we're gonna open it, maybe, possibly. Hold on a second. So yeah, once we have our zip file, I have to go into my downloads here. Okay. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so I have it downloaded. Now, what I'm going to do is open this up. I have WinRAR installed, so it might look a bit different for you, but this is my little Pixel Pattern application. What I want to do is, after opening this, it doesn't want to open from here for some reason, but after opening this, what we can then do is take this folder right here, and we want to drag that onto like your desktop or whatever. So once it's done copying everything, we can X out of all of this. We can minimize that. And now we have our little Pixel Pattern folder, which I copied from the zip file. So now that we have this, we just go ahead and click on it, and it'll open up this window right here. And once you've done that, you've got a few things. First of all, you've got your instructions page, which will actually take you here. And this place is actually where this video that I'm recording right now, it's going to be posted right here. So, yeah, that's probably where you're watching this right now. But yeah, that's your instruction page in case you need to go back to it instantly. So we've got a few things here, a few folders. None of these, don't touch any of these. These are like functions and things. But the brushes folder, this right here and this right here are what you want to use. So what the brushes folder has is it has all these brushes that I've pre-included. It's got a dark blue brush, just a dark brush, a fiery brush, a green brush, a minty brush. I did give some of them interesting names. And all of these are different brushes that you can have, like you can use. And there's also this default brush right here, which looks like this. That's your default brush. Now, just go ahead and click on Pixel Image Maker, and that'll actually open up the application. and you've got this window, and then there's your brush right there. So once you have this window, what exactly do you do? Well, you actually use the arrow keys to paint. Yes, I know it's weird, but the arrow keys are actually what's used to paint here. And this gives all kinds of different styles to what you're trying to create. So if you press arrow keys one at a time, it'll paint in 90-degree angles like this, and the brush is specifically designed so that there's different colors depending on which way it's facing. If you start pressing buttons like this, like two at once, it's going to begin giving you these curves, this curved effect, which you can make some interesting shapes with. You can even press two buttons at once to create these kinds of effects, which I personally really, really love. Now, this program is in its very first stage, so at the moment, this is the only thing that it can do. So, there's no save button or anything like that. To save it, you actually have to go into your little Windows thing here, and you have to type in snipping tool. Once you've typed in snipping tool, you just press new. This should be standard on all Windows computers, and everything kind of turns white. And then you take this your little mouse, you put it over the area that you want to save, and it'll give you this, and then you just say file, save as, to wherever it is you want to save it as. Now, another thing I've included, we're not going to save this though. Another thing I've included that you can do is to hide this little brush at the end, you can just move it off the screen. However, you can also lose the brush like that, so when you're moving the brush off the screen, be careful. But yeah, that's the basic functionality of this app. Now, how you actually switch the brush is we can take this, for example, and we can move it into the brushes folder. So that's our brush. That's the standard brush. We can rename these. So, okay, so what's next? Say we want to use the rainbow brush. What we're going to do is we're going to then move that into the pixel pattern folder, and we're going to rename this as just brush, because the way this app works is it will take whatever file is named brush, and it will then use that. So after that, once we open this up, you can see we've got the little rainbow image there. And we're painting in rainbows, and it looks amazing. So, made it so that you're able to add your own brushes. It's not just mine. You can add brushes of any size or shape or anything like that. And basically, the way they work is the little colors on the sides are going to be painted over and over, I guess. I'm not really quite sure how to describe it, but yeah, there we go. So now we've got a beautiful, beautiful rainbow. And of course, you can just keep doing this. You can press escape to exit the program. Another thing. So say we want to switch the brush back, we just simply rename this to rainbow brush. We don't even have to rename it. Rainbow_brush. Simply rename that, put that back into the brushes folder, and put the regular brush back into here. And then if we open up this again, it will have our little blue friend. Okay? So, that's basically how it works. Now, to make your own brushes, it's literally a PNG image is all that it is. That's why I can just open it up with something like this and cycle through them. These are all just PNG images. And you can make them in a variety of different ways. If required, I can make a tutorial on how to make a brush, but I think that you can make them. Now, these are 100 pixels by 100 pixels, I believe. However, I think I've made them all 100 pixels by 100 pixels. But you can make smaller brushes, you can make bigger brushes, all kinds of different things you can do. And there we go. That is how you use pixel pattern, at least on Windows. I'm not quite sure how you do it on other platforms, but yeah, here, my background right now are examples of what you can do with this, and it does look pretty cool. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy and have fun with this program. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can contact me. There's a contact page on my website. And enjoy.